How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler Warlow and I go by The Mengineer, and I make videos centered around improving your life through your confidence, capabilities, and happiness. So first off, let me go ahead and apologize. This video is going to be a little bit less formal because over the past week or so, I have actually been on vacation. But that got me thinking a little bit. And usually this week I would make a video centered around how to pursue your goals or effective ways to pursue your goals. But I figured this week I would kind of touch on goals, but in a different light. So what do I mean? Well, while I was on vacation this week, I was constantly thinking about the next video that I needed to put out. What kind of idea was I going to do? What kind of topic was I going to cover? And I think I started to realize something that, yes, I have this goal of putting out one video every single week, but it's important to realize that you can pursue your goals, but also take time to enjoy being with the people that you're with. For instance, why am I on vacation stressing and worrying about putting out this high quality video when I should really be focusing on being with and enjoying the people that I'm around? So that's going to be the topic that I cover in today's video. I just want to kind of give my own personal thought process and a less formalized version of this. I want to touch on a couple things. First off, if your goal is causing you so much stress that even in times that you're supposed to be enjoying and relaxing, that you're stressed about pursuing or achieving this goal, then you might be taking it a little bit too seriously. Goals should be there to help you improve your life, not destroy it. So if you're constantly worrying about achieving your goal despite the fact that it's really okay to take a break every once in a while, then you might need to rethink your priorities. Remember, it's important to recharge and get to relax a little bit because it allows you to come back and pursue goals with an even stronger vigor. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't just neglect pursuing your goals entirely, but what I'm saying is it is okay to take a break, a vacation. For instance, just for the sake of example, YouTube. There are so many examples of YouTubers out there getting burnt out because they didn't take a vacation for who knows how long. Well, my solution to that is I'm just making a less formal video where I won't be doing nearly as much editing and I'm just talking to you guys. So understand that you're not going to always be able to pursue a goal with the same 100% effort. It's like hills and valleys, right? You got to take your life circumstances into account. There will be some days that you are at the top of the hill, so you're able to pursue with 100% energy, and there will be other times when you're at the bottom of the valley and you have to give it maybe what would be equivalent to 50%. As long as you take a step, I think that's important towards pursuing your goals, but you shouldn't be super stressed out or worried about achieving it to the 100% that you've set up for yourself. The next thing I want to talk about is the importance of recharging and taking a break. Like I said earlier, there's so many examples of YouTubers out there that got completely burnt out from their work because they never really gave themselves a break. And this applies to things outside of personal goals too. This applies to work and this applies to life in general. If you never give yourself a moment to sit back and just have some time for yourself, are you really able to approach whatever you're working on to the best of your abilities? In my opinion, no. And to kind of touch again on a personal example, this goes back to when I was in college. I used to have this extremely strict schedule for myself because I was constantly trying to do new things. For instance, I was doing a dual major and I wanted to start working out 5 days a week. My schedule at the time really didn't permit this, so I started getting up at 5 o'clock every single morning despite having to stay up till 11 p.m. doing homework. Now, I'm all for people wanting to get up early in the morning as long as you're ensuring that you get your proper rest, which I was not, which quickly led to my health deteriorating. I started getting migraines and I started feeling really crappy and constantly feeling like I needed sleep, which when you feel like that, you're not going to be doing your best work every day. So I really had to learn to take a step back from that and figure out what my personal priorities are, which is going to be the next thing that I talk about. If you're dead set on having to pursue some goals while you're supposed to be taking a break, figure out what your priorities are. Typically, I know a lot of people, especially high achievers, tend to have multiple goals that they're working on. What are your non-negotiables? What are the things that you do think that you would like to establish a habit for and keep up even in times that you think would be relaxing? For me personally, while I was on vacation, I decided that I was still going to read because that to me is something that can be and is relaxing now. That is something that I have a personal goal for, but I felt I could incorporate into my rest. Figure out what's important to you and prioritize that. If you are dead set on pursuing something or working on something, by establishing those priorities, you're figuring out really what's the most important to you, and it allows you to pursue those things without stressing out as much about the rest of it. All right, guys, so that's going to bring us to the end of the video. I know that this was a little less formal, and as well, I apologize for it being a shorter video, but again, I was on vacation, so I was going to enjoy myself, but I promise next week that I'll be back with my regularly scheduled content. If you happen to find this video helpful, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any interesting feedback or ideas of your own, as always, please leave a comment down below. If you're interested in content where I do talk about goals, be sure to check out this video right here where I talk about SMART goals. And if you're more interested in my more recent stuff, check out this video right here. But until the next one, this is the Mengineer, signing off.